Hey, pre-notification gang. Yeah, I saw Logan Paul deleted the video. He did not get the response he was looking for with that one. Thanks to Prime Convince. Yeah, he removed it today. Thanks to recent Pink Mist and the Bits Gears. And the resub Rusty. And the Prime Priv and resub Thundery. Thanks to Tier 1 Schlong and the Prime Freak. And the Bits Chalkboard. Yeah, I'm not fully caught up on all the Kai stuff. I only saw like a bit on it yesterday and then some of the stream clips from today. He did a stream talking about it, so I saw some of the clips, but I don't really know the whole situation or anything. There's a Tier 1 Carcass and the Tier 1 Liam. The Bits Gears and Ryan. Oh, I didn't see that. It sounds like good news though, Ryan. And there's a Tier 1 Jelly and the resub Corton. Glad you like it, Corton. And the resub Merwin. See the guy who developed CryptoZoo in under 4 hours? Yes, I did see that. Thanks to the resub Brandman and the Bits Hakey. Doing alright. I saw Megan. It wasn't that terrible. It actually just wasn't bad in general. So I was a little disappointed. I was hoping for like fun shitty, but it was just kind of average. He's a Tier 1 Wisney. Yeah, we were talking about that comic where Joker gets pregnant yesterday. Pretty goofy. There's a Bits Carcass Jelly and the resub Camus. Maybe next time I play that game, Carcass, I'll check it out. There's the Bits Doob. Do I think modern UFO sightings are just drones? Not even. Half the time they're reflections, like that one in Las Vegas the other day. Yep, I know the Logan Paul apology video is offline. There's some Cali and Ultra. There's the resub Flopping and Good Guy. No, I don't really know about the whole Kai situation. I only know like the bare bones of it, and then some of the clips from his stream today. So I don't really know the whole thing. I know LSF is full of clips about it, and I think those are some of the clips I saw on Twitter, but I really don't know it. What do you mean deep? Yeah, I like your rage a lot. Did you hear the Last of Us TV show is removing the spores and replacing them with tendrils? Seems silly, but I also don't care that much. That doesn't really bother me. Seems like a useless change, but one that I'm not going to get outraged about. Thanks to the resub kid, or the prime kid and the resub Visen, wow, Bob Soren, tier 1 Maru, and tier 1 wow. That wouldn't change anything deep. The core of it is I think the raw like videos shouldn't be up. That's not an issue at all. Thanks to the bits Waltz, the resub Hayden and prime Yusuf. I don't think it's fair for the creators. Thanks to the resub Alien and Fruit and Vaj and Adri. No, I don't know about that, Rivera. That doesn't sound very nice. And the resub VTC. I am well aware Logan removed the apology or the CoffeeZilla response video. I know. Thanks to resub Sokage, Relaxed, and Muffins. In EA. Thanks, Deep. Thanks to tier 1 saved. He backtracked. Logan did not get the response he was hoping for and is going to try a different approach, it seems. So he's deleted the video. Thanks to resub Android and Mamba. Surprised he kept the impulsive up. He probably has to. Like, he probably has some kind of contract that dictates how often impulsive has to go up, so he can't really deviate, would be my guess. Thanks to the resub Gregory. No, I don't know enough about whatever's going on with the whole Kai situation, so I won't really be opining there. I haven't read enough about it. Thanks to tier 1 Stratocaster in the prime toe and wheel. I've only just seen the clips that hit Twitter. Thanks to 10 gift subs, Arthur. Appreciate the generosity, man. The prime Ghost and resub Grandissimo. There's a resub bod. And Gabriel. Jake Paul signed a contract for the PFL MMA company. I saw. Apparently those matches are going to have $1 million to win, so I guess that's actually pretty cool. Like, I don't think, I think that's a good thing. Jake Paul's actually doing something to help the fighters. Ooh, Jesus Christ. Thanks for your sub Rack, gift sub Carcass, and the 10 gift subs J. Oh, the 20 gift subs J Rich. God damn, man. Thanks for the fat drop, and I hope you had a good day. And the resub Nick. God damn, man. No, Jake Paul's thing is bad. Can you tell me why? Because from what I saw, it just seemed good for fighters that are in his league. Let me see. It's the PFL, right? And he's fighting Nate Diaz. Thanks for the 5 gift subs, Dry Cakes. Eventually, probably deep once you figure out what to do with it. Hey, Nesh, thanks for the resub. Probably a scam somehow. I mean, he is a Paul, which is synonymous with scam, but I don't really see how it would be. It from what I saw, and it's very surface level, he's just now like the front man of the PFL, which is an MMA org. And then he talked about like $1 million prize purse, which is like, I mean, that's just like a good thing for the fighters. Regardless of how I feel about Jake Paul, whom I really don't like, I think this is a good thing for the fighters. These are 5 gift subs Arthur and the resub Farah. That was already there before he came, was it? Because the way I understood it is after he's hopped on board, it's really blown it up. Like, he's blowing it up. Did PFL always have $1 million on the line for their big matches? Because that sounds like more of a Jake Paul kind of influx. It's been like that? Then why the fuck doesn't the PFL have more fighters? UFC pays them like schmeckles. They don't get anything. Why wouldn't they all just go to the PFL? Thanks for the Prime ADM in the bits box. Because of contracts? I guess that's possible. Thanks for the resub. Squeaker, Kareem, and Carter. I'm glad you like it, Bo. It's a way bigger platform to promote stuff. Yeah, but who gives a fuck at that point? As a fighter, if you're getting paid, what was it, like 50K a fight or something? Shit, I don't remember. I'm pulling that out of my ass. But it was a lot lower than you would expect for like the highest caliber UFC fighters. Why would you care about the platform to promote on if you can compete for $1 million at the PFL? Thank you for the 10 gift subs, Smokey. And the Prime Ryuzu. Thank you for that, Smokey. Jake said the new PFL pay-per-view will be a 50-50 split between company and fighters, except nobody will buy their pay-per-view. That's fucked up. I don't know enough about the PFL. I don't like Jake Paul. But I mean, why wouldn't you? Everyone has so many complaints about the UFC. Why wouldn't you support something like the PFL that's just giving a much better split to the fighters? Why would anyone be against that? The fuck is the point of that? Because the fighters aren't good? Huh. Because of brand name. Who the fuck cares about brand name? Don't you watch the UFC to watch good fights? Thanks to the resub. Yito, Matt, Halacia, Chef, Wave, Taz, Phil, Double A, and the Prime Snow, and Facetious. Resub Slum. Yeah, it's great news about Damar Hamlin. No one will spend the money on pay-per-view for fighters they've never heard of. I mean, I guess that's a fair critique, yeah. Jake Paul doing this is a spit in the face and curb stomp to people who train their whole lives to get to that level. Nepotism at its finest. Again, I don't like Jake Paul, but what is so bad about what he's doing here? $1 million on the line for the big fights and a 50-50 split between pay-per-view sales and the fighters. That's something the UFC would never even toy with in even the wildest pipe dream. Fighters get fucked financially by the UFC. I just don't see why this is like a bad thing he's doing with the PFL. Dana White too busy slapping his wife. Well. The Prime. Demert, Motorized, Krusty in the resub. Lutz and Johnny. Yeah, I heard about that, Deep. That's very sad. The 6-year-old that shot their teacher. It sucks. She slapped first, though. Yeah, it's a shitty relationship. Both of them seem shitty. These resub Shade, Crazy, and Tier 1 Alfombra. What happened to 6-year-old? Apparently a 6-year-old shot and killed their teacher. 6-year-old student wounded teacher after a shooting. So at least the teacher seems to have survived. Yeah, I know the channel, Deep. Thanks for the bits, Dowland. You know how the 6-year-old got a hold of a gun? How the fuck am I supposed to know? It doesn't say. The kid's 6, so they're not like releasing a ton of information about the kid, at least not according to these early reports. It just says there was an altercation between the teacher and student who had a firearm and a single round was fired. Hey, sleep well, Kismet. Hope you feel better. Thanks to Prime Vic and Resub Brian. No, like I said, I don't know enough about the Kai situation to really talk about it. I'll look it all up later. Like, after stream. I didn't have a chance to really dive into it before or anything. I've just seen the clips from his stream today. And a little bit of what I saw yesterday. You've been saying that for 2 days? What the fuck are you talking about? This literally happened 12 hours ago. What do you mean 2 days? Or not 12 hours ago. Be like 18 hours ago now. Thanks for the gift sub, Slim. The resub bubblier. Yeah, I know all about the guy that created the crypto zoo in 3 or 4 hours. Was it Zippy or Yippee? I can't remember. I watched it this morning. I think it's Yippee. Yeah, Yippee. Someone in chat kept saying Zippy and it gaslit me into thinking it was Zippy. But yeah, I saw. Like I said, it was never a very difficult thing to put together. I'm glad someone put their talent to work to bang it out quick. Thanks, resub. Shit my pants, nuked my pants, and Sinner. The Prime Customs and the resub Sunrise. Wait, so real zoo, not from Logan. Yep. Like the guy just made that awful game idea. He took Crypto Zoo and turned it into a real thing, and I believe it was AI art stable diffusion, and it's exactly what you expect.
I was really happy with how they looked, so all that's left to do was, oh god.
Yeah.
Input.
He took it, banged it out.
Of the animals into the game one by
I heard
one.
Lud played it earlier.
Anyways, that's my part. Back to you, Yippee.
Now it looked good, but I wanted more. I added accounts and stored player progress. I also wanted to learn how to add payments in a web project.
See, super simple. Not even a full afternoon. What do you mean how you play it? It's in the description. Thanks to Prime Yari and the resub Eustace, Ethan, and Tier 1 and Ram. And Tier 1 suck. Give sub goat. Yeah, I know Logan deleted his response. Thanks to resub Kona. Took more than a couple hours. No, it took 4 hours, I think, right? Am I misremembering? I'm pretty sure it was 4 hours it took. Do you think Logan will actually try to sue Coffee for defamation? No. I've completely changed my mind on that. I thought he was going to just to bully him. I now no longer believe that. That was just a hollow threat, him trying to puff out his chest and scare him. Thanks to Prime Chocolate and the resub Trippy. made you change your mind about it? He removed his video. He clearly has recognized that everything that he attempted there backfired in a big way. Thanks for some Chunky and LD and the Prime Goat. I also don't know what I'm allowed to say. I do have a little more insight onto like the grand scale of the situation, but I'll wait for everything to be public because it will be within the next few days, it seems. It's crazy. It's kind of nuts. Have you seen the Meat Canyon video of Logan? Of course I have. Why even tell us that? Just a little hype up. I think you guys are gonna really like where the rabbit hole goes. Thanks for your sub story. Yep, Doom Eternal's amazing. Glad you liked it. No, I don't know, Slim. That I don't know. I don't know Tadoya. We'll see. Haven't decided. Thanks to the 3 gift subs. Oh, tier 2 gift subs. See dead people. Thank you for that. Did I see Lud's video on Tom Brady? I didn't. I am curious what his take on the Tom Brady stuff was. Because I think it's fucking weird. Oh, he posted it on Maine. I think the stuff that Tom Brady posts with his kids is weird. Like, I just think it's weird. I know a lot of people on Twitter are like, oh, your parents must have not loved you if you think kissing your son's neck and laying together at the pool on top of each other without, you know, with your bathing suits on is weird. Well, you never did that with your dad? Like, there's nothing anyone can say that will convince me that that's normal. And I came from a very loving household. I never heard of that kind of shit. Thanks the bits Tadoya and Deep. Who knows Tadoya? That would be cool though. Thanks to give sub summer. It's only weird to share it. I definitely think that's one of the bigger components. Like, there's nothing wrong with like being. Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with parents that kiss their kids. My parents and I don't do that and stopped doing that when I was young, and especially kissing on the lips and taking pictures of it and taking videos of you kissing your 13-year-old son on the lips so often is just weird. I don't care how you spin it. Why post that? You want to be an affectionate father? That's fine, but why do you keep posting pictures of you kissing your son on the lips? Thanks to resub Quanti. I did. I watched that earlier, Adonis. Muda fucking killed it with that one. I'm in the vid about Tom Brady. I just don't really want to watch it on stream because to me it just feels like pictures that shouldn't be out there. Being that affectionate with your kids and posting it online, that's just weird. Kissing them on the neck, laying together on the pool with your legs intertwined and taking a photo of all of it, kissing them on the lips, that's just weird. Just watch the last 10 seconds. Why? What's in the last 10 seconds?
Tom Brady is not creepy. I'm done with this discussion.
Oh, no.
I cannot believe that it's entering the cultural
Thanks for 5
sphere
gifts
once
subs,
again.
Dry.
I am a staunch defender and lover of Tom Brady, as you guys know. I'm from New England. I love the New England Patriots. And I'll admit, Tom Brady has a few shortcomings. He's 45 years old in playing the worst he ever has in the NFL, and he stayed in the NFL after retiring at the cost of his marriage.
Which is, hey, let it ride.
Way too into hippie science. He threw on a MAGA hat. That wasn't the best of times. But the one clip that people bring up to tarnish my love for Tom Brady,
it's not one. It's not one clip. I know what he's gonna play. He's gonna play the clip where Tom Brady's laying down getting like a massage, and his son comes in and his son's about to leave. He's like, "Hey, you forgot something," and he makes his son come over and kiss him on the lips. That's the clip he's about to play, isn't it?
Is a video of him kissing his son.
Knew it. There is so many more than just this, though, is the thing. If this was a one-time thing, I'd be like, that's a little odd. But there are so many videos and pictures of him kissing his kids on the lips. Constantly. There's too much. It is weird. Does he bring up the newer ones, I wonder? Yeah, he does. See, like, that's just weird. It's just weird. It's just weird. It's weird. It is weird. God damn it. This is photos that, like, newlyweds would be posting on Instagram. Like, if you want to be affectionate with your son, that's fine. Why do you have to share it like this? Like, this photo with their legs together, with his son laying on top of him at the pool. It's weird. It's just weird. Right, you said the last 10 seconds? Oh, it's me. Have you seen the new Tom Brady pics with his son? I did. I am absolutely not pulling them up on stream. I was mind blown by how many people wrote it off as like a normal, healthy relationship. And I stand by it too, goddammit. It's weird. It's just fucking weird. It is. Thanks to the resub, Camo, Rara, Dowland, and the bits I ate, Pete, and Kai. It's still very divisive. I see there's a lot of people saying, no, it's actually very healthy. I disagree. The kid is 13 years old. I don't see any reason why Tom Brady should be posting smoochy pictures of him and them laying at the pool on top of each other. Okay, here. To piggyback, what is the point of him posting that picture of his son laying on top of him and only showing their legs? What is that? What is that? How is that even like father-son bonding? How is that like a father-son, like, hey, look how much fun we're having? Like, how is that, like, what is that? How is that a healthy relationship? That's just like a romantic picture. It's just a picture. I ain't never had my dad come up to me and like, hey, Charles, come here. Let me take a picture of your legs. Let me put my legs next to your legs. All right. Fist bump. Hey, thanks, Pops. Like, if you want to post like a cute picture with your son or something, why wouldn't it be the two of you smiling or doing something fun together? Why just their legs together, intertwined? That's just weird. Thanks to the resub, Dintorius, and the Prime Graham, and the Bits Boy. Ooh. Yeah, no, again, I know Logan Paul deleted his CoffeeZilla response. I saw. I'm very well aware. Think you're projecting. You wish your father kissed you on the lips in public. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I have deep-rooted emotional issues. When my dad and I were out in public, he never once stopped me and said, "Hey, son, didn't you forget something? We're leaving GameStop. Where's my end of GameStop kiss on the lips? Come on, and let me take a picture." Thanks for the resub. Love. You think that game's free? That'll cost you one smooch. Yeah, no, only on the lips. Nowhere else. Anywhere else is disrespectful. On my lips, son. Thanks for the resub, Edwin. Next to the prime Courtney and resub Chainsaw. The bits some loser. Doing alright, man. Hope you're doing well. These are the bits Ratna and the resub lost. The resub Sullivan. Prime Mike. You just wish you could kiss Tom Brady? Not necessarily. He's out of his prime now. Thanks for the gift sub, Shag. Having a fucking terrible season, but still made the playoffs. Thanks the prime killer. And the resub Nutella. Only in the playoffs because the division sucks. Yep. Goddamn right. Tier 1 Psycho. We gonna do some more AMOC Runner today? Yeah, I'm gonna hop back in AMOC Runner in a little bit. Just going over some wacky topics for a minute or two. There's a resub Dom. Infusion. You hear that the Lions are finally in the playoffs? Well, yeah, I knew that. The Lions aren't in yet? Are they not? What? I saw that all over Twitter today. Well, all over is very gracious. I saw a couple of tweets about it today. Are they not actually locked? Huh. He's a tier 1 at Ezion, resub Jason. I did see that deep. Somebody got sub 26 in AMOC. Yeah, I know. I have it up right here. We were watching it yesterday. Spicy. Here's a resub Matt. You need to check out the Kai. Yeah, I'm gonna check out the Kai drama, but after stream, because it's like a very serious one and a lot to go through. So I'm gonna have to go through all of it. No idea, troll. So that'll be after stream. I'm trying to get a grasp on what's going on. Thanks, Resub Nitsua. You should check out McKinnon Mitchell. Why does that name sound so familiar? Things you should burst and waken. Do they make? What do they make? Is it Prime Tubby? Yeah, we already talked about the 6-year-old shooting their teacher. That's not a very fun topic. But it is something that happened today. There's a Prime Stormy in the resub ketamine. There's a Prime Gundam. Brief summary of the Kai drama. As I understand, again, I've only seen a little on Twitter and then the clips from his stream today. As I understand it, there was one of his friends. She got invited to a party by Kai, and then while at the party, she went upstairs to go to sleep, and then one of Kai's friends came and allegedly like raped her. And then she tried to like figure out, like, get to the bottom of who it was. She went to the hospital for it, was talking to Kai, trying to figure everything out, and then I guess nothing came from like trying to handle it privately, so she brought it to Twitter, and then Kai did a stream going over everything today. So I think that's like the cliff notes. So it's a serious set of allegations. Did he deny it? So from the clips I've seen on stream, it seems like he and his team have got the authorities involved to like fully investigate it thoroughly, which is the right thing to do, obviously, to get to the bottom of what's going on. I don't know if he was like denying it until she went public with it or what. Again, I haven't really looked into it, but from what I've seen on stream, he seems to be taking it seriously. Like he brought it to the police officers, or he brought it to the authorities to go over it, figure everything out, get to the bottom of it. So I'm not sure exactly how he handled it, because again, I've only seen clips. I'm not positive. I don't know how it's all I don't know how it all played out or what all's going on there, so I'm gonna have to go through it like after stream to get a grasp on it. Thanks to the resub, Doughboy, Holden, Florida, and Tier 1 Cardenas in the Prime, Charlie. It's Beast and Deep. Thanks, Deep. She recently retracted one of the statements. What statement? Because from what I saw, she just dropped tweets with the texts. Actually, here, how about this? I'll pull up the Jake Lucky one, because I think he made like an addendum to it. Maybe that's what you're talking about. No, nothing about a retraction. Oh, that she thought Kai set her up. Ah, gotcha. Thanks for 5 gift subs, GB, and the resub zap. I just don't ever really feel like installing that extension deep, that's all. I don't need to see the dislikes on the Logan Paul video and shit. If it's going through police department, wouldn't going to social media taint the investigation? I don't know, man. I'm not a police officer. It wasn't. It's Kai and his team that's gonna seems to be taking everything to the authorities. She just made everything public, I guess, hoping to get to the bottom of it and like get everything figured out, and whoever was responsible for the rape to be held accountable. She did too, and she did a kit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Really? Oh, holy fuck. Jesus. I think it's tier 1 void. Burger King's releasing a crypto. Epic. Go Burger King, I guess. Yeah, like I said, it's something I'm just going to have to read about after stream. It's a serious set of allegations and circumstances. Just learned about a wild case called Killdozer. Yep, it's Marv. Or Marv? Fuck, I think it's Marv. Thanks for the gift sub, Antonio. She also posted evidence of the blood and everything, topic that should honestly take time before talking on stream, I think. Well, that's the plan. Yeah, like I said, it's a serious set of things that I'd look at. Thanks to the resub Herc in tier 1 heights in the bits buns. Thanks to the resub Jaybird. Did I hear what happened in Mexico? Jesus, no, I can't say I did. How much happened today? Good lord. You talking about El Chapo's son getting taken? Oof, goddamn. That does sound very tricky deep. Thanks you some Sharp and Stoge. It's cartel versus the Mexican government. I gotta be honest with you, that sounds like the cartel would win that. The cartel is so unbelievably powerful in Mexico. That's gonna be it's coming down to the wire. That's gonna be a tough one. The cartel shot down a jet. Jesus Christ. He's a prime tyrant. My lord. Yeah, no, I didn't hear about any of this. Hey, that's not goofy news. That is extreme. Thanks for the bits, boy. Tourists can't leave because the cartel are shooting at planes. That's horrifying. We should cancel the cartel on Twitter. Maybe we're not doing enough on Twitter. Because I didn't even hear about it on Twitter. No threads about why all-out war in Mexico is problematic? Can we sign a petition somewhere? Thanks to the Prime EMP. Well, yeah, that's what I've always heard, Tadoya. That's terrifying. Things a bit sodden and deep. No, I didn't even see that one, actually. I didn't see that one from Gunner. Things a bit relaxed. Things the Primabella. Have you seen the wrestling storyline where Kurt Angle wanted to fuck Booker T's wife? Nah, but I love the old Attitude Era of the WWE. I don't know why I still remember this one so, like, vividly. But they had this whole, like, Stone Cold just been hit with a shovel. That has always stuck with me. And then there's also one where I think it was Stone Cold threw The Undertaker off of a rooftop and landed on Vince McMahon's limousine. It used to be so good. I loved the shit they used to do. It was such a good era. Where's that son of a bitch? Easy 2-1, Sean. Oh god, not the shovel! Jesus Christ! Oh god, anything but the shovel. Turn around, no, the rattlesnake! They do roids? Is that even a real question you had to ask? Yes. Vince McMahon was feeding them roids like M&M's backstage. But M&M's you inject into your ass. These are prime cooked in the resub Tyrannic. I also always appreciated sweet chin music from Shawn Michaels. This was his signature. Where's the clip that always floats around? Is it this one?
You don't want to pick Coachman. Seen it beat up.
Yeah, it's this one.
Go, no, I don't believe this. We don't know it. You, buddy, what's your name? Stan. Stan. Oh, see, I just kicked Stan. Calm down, Sean.
This was like the tail end of the great era of WWE. Also, hats off to Stan and the boys. They sold it so well. Like, this is... Like, that must have hurt so fucking bad. This is just on concrete. And that man just full free fell onto it. That is, like, that's... They used to go so hard. Like, that is absolutely, like, a thoracic injury. Thanks for 5 gift subs, Florida, Ohio. And the resub Julio and the Prime Hazmat. And the other guy, too, sold it just as hard. Like, look at that! You have to admire that. They replaced the floor with padding? No, I don't think so. No. If you know anything about Vince McMahon, if you read any of the long history of Vince McMahon and all the fucked up shit he did, I have no doubt they wouldn't have even thought to do that. No shot. It's not all real? Well, of course you didn't actually kick him. That's why I said they sold the shit out of it. That's what it's called, when you make it look real. Like, look at how well he sells that. All WWE's fake. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that the stunts and everything are easy. It's still very, very demanding on the body. What's fake about the WWE is the fact that it's rehearsed and the outcome is predetermined. But they are actually doing the stunts. And the stunts, they're not easy. I'll tell you that much. It's real to me, damn it. Hey, amen, brother. I love that clip. Hope you're enjoying it, Camus. The bits to Doya. Thanks for the bits to Doya. Well, yeah, it's the whole idea. Watch the clip of the reporter who gets smacked for asking if wrestling's fake. Well, this was during a different era. This was a very different era of wrestling where they were still trying to make it seem like it was all real, and he kind of committed too hard. But now, everyone knows it is scripted. That doesn't matter. It's all about, like, the storyline and the acrobatics, like the stunts they do. Like, it's not like anyone still believes that it's, like, a genuine thing that's happening. It is scripted, but that doesn't take away from the fun or the stunts.
Used to be tag team partner of Eddie Mansfield.
But it was very different back then.
Told us how every match is fake. I asked Schultz questions that I assume all wrestlers have been asked dozens of times.
Thanks for 5 subs, Yeti. Thank you, Yeti.
Yeah, it's a good business. I wouldn't be in it if it wasn't.
Why is it a good business?
Because only the tough survive. That's the reason you ain't in it. And this punk holding the camera reading he ain't in it. Reading these rednecks out here ain't in it. Because it's a tough business.
That's terrific.
Wait, is that all you got?
I'll ask you the standard question. You know,
Standard question.
I think this is fake.
You think it's fake? Huh? What the hell's wrong with you? That's open hand slap, huh? You think it's fake? You come
Oh, fuck.
huh? What do you mean?
Yeah. That was a different era, man. Dude fucking snapped. He got sued for that? Well, I mean, he fucking assaulted the guy. Yeah, of course he did. These are 2 gift subs, Gabriel. He fell to the ground so fast. Look at the size of that man. Of course he did. The size of him to the reporter? Jesus, yeah. I'm surprised he wasn't knocked out. You remember when Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero fought for custody of Rey's son? No, I don't remember that one. I remember the one of the only pay-per-view events I've ever watched, mind you. It was one of the, I think they were still the WWF at the time. No, they had to be WWE. It was the one where Vince McMahon had to kiss the bare ass of, was it Rikishi? Someone. They were having some big argument, and he's like, I'll forgive you if you kiss his ass. So then he just pulls his whole ass out, and then Vince McMahon goes to kiss it, and he starts jiggling his cheeks in his face. He ends up going like right in his ass crack. That is one of the only pay-per-view events I ever watched, too. That shit went so hard. It was Rikishi. Yeah, because his finishing move was the stink face. So yeah, it makes sense. This was a great era of WWE. Rikishi and the stink face.
Not 100%, I can assure you.
This was his. Don't do it! Oh, he has a family! Oh no! Oh, jeepers! Jumping Jehoshaphat. That's when wrestling was real, damn it! Tell me that's fake. Tell that to the pink eye. Oh, geez. Thank you for the big tier 3 buns. Appreciate it. Welcome aboard, man. Thank you for that. There's a Parn, Sleepy, and the Prime Petunia. Yeah, they used to have crazy storylines with the female wrestlers as well. Stacy Keibler, if anyone remembers Stacy Keibler. I remember they did a, what was it? A strip money match with Stacy Keibler and someone else at the time. Man, the amount of times I tried to rewatch that on VHS. Thanks the of Ethan and the gift sub tarnished. Oh yeah, absolutely, Jay. One time Vince did died in a limo explosion. Don't remember that. Thanks for the bits, Jock. How about the one with Stone Cold in a store beating a guy? You talking about the grocery store fight? Yeah, that one's kind of iconic. Yeah, I had a whole fight in a grocery store.
Booker T from behind! Booker T, man, not smart enough, Austin King!
Get your ass up!
Uh-oh, is that Austin? Wait a minute! Who was that guy? This is Shopper!
Who the hell are you?
Oh, no!
Oh, fuck! No, turn around! Oh, God, no!
Austin attacking Booker T!
It was so fun, man. I haven't kept up with the Jesus, I haven't kept up with the WWE in a while. So I don't know if they still do goofy shit like this, but it was so fun. Like, if they still did this shit, I would probably actively watch it. Though, I guess I don't know if they do or not. Maybe they do and I still don't watch. Who knows? Maybe I'm just nostalgic, but God, it was crazy. He's a tier 1. Ween and the resub Jamesy and the Prime Scuff. No, that one I can't play, Tadoya. That one would be toss. Favorite WWE wrestler? Oh, easy. Rey Mysterio. Not even close. It used to be Kane. I used to love Kane. I remember when I was still trying to learn, because my parents got me that Hooked on Phonics shit when I was a little kid. Doing Hooked on Phonics, I used to just spell Kane's name a lot. Parents probably thought I was like demented or possessed or something. I used to love Kane. But then he stopped being cool. He kind of got a little lame towards the tail end of his career. But Rey Mysterio stayed consistently fucking awesome. Any AMOC runs tonight? Yep, that's the plan. Well, give me 2 seconds though. I gotta take a little tinkle. I'll be right back. Also, might as well fill up my water. Thanks, resub Crim. I'm back. Thanks to Tier 1 Jock and the resub Mads, Platinum, and Cal. Thanks to Give Sub Jack. Yeah, I'll moist meter Megan. Like I said, I was a little disappointed it wasn't shittier. Like, it wasn't a bad movie. It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. And I was expecting shitty fun. Is a resub best friend? No, because I don't know enough about it yet, Abungi. I need to read about it. You at least enjoy it? Yeah, I enjoyed it. Like, I wasn't bored or anything. It was fine. In a moist meter Babylon? Nah, I didn't see it. Thanks for resub, Ed. Thanks for the gift sub, Katie. Am I excited for the Barbie movie? Nah, the movie I'm most excited for next is called Plane. It's the new Gerard Butler stinker. At least I assume stinker, because it looks bad. And Gerard Butler has a specialty of only starring in awful films for the last, like, 8 years. So, I've got high hopes. There's a bits to do ya. Nah. Oh, the trailer? Yeah, I've seen it. Geostorm was sick, though. Yeah, Geostorm was pretty sick. True. What do you think of the ending of Part 6 of JoJo? Haven't finished Stone Ocean yet. Have I seen the yeah. I already went over the whole FGC thing with the guy that was embezzling funds. By go over, I mean chat informed me, and I learned about it. What was that film with The Rock and the wild animals in New York? Rampage. Thanks, resub Toads. Do you remember POR wrestling getting hit by a car? Goddamn right. Just thought it'd be fun to do it. It wasn't really like anything crazy. Not a whole lot of thought. There's a Prime. Two-beak. And Tier 1 mollywopped. Rock is such an anomaly. Tons of movies, no memorable characters. Well, because The Rock only plays The Rock. What was... Hold on. I saw a tweet that really kind of summarized The Rock's, like, appearance in movies. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. Oh, there's this that came up. Like, here's 4 movies The Rock's been in, and they're all kind of the exact same fucking movie. Same outfit, same everything. He just only plays The Rock. There's the resub. Aaron, Skater, Foolish, and Espion. Whose fault is that, though? Well, I'm not blaming him. Shit. He's making tons and tons and tons off just being himself. Good for him. He's a huge market draw for the films, so of course they're going to keep using that. Why is he always in the jungle? I don't know, but they've also missed one. I actually was a huge The Rock fan as an actor from day one. I liked him in the WWE, and I knew I liked him as an actor because of this movie. The Rundown. This is, again, he is in the jungle in this film. They could have added this, but you'd know right away because he has hair. But this was a really good movie from what I remember. I liked it a lot as a kid. This had great action. Wearing the same thing. I know. Yeah. Yeah, he was good in Scorpion King. I agree. But I liked him better in the rundown. First time I saw him in a movie was in The Mummy. That's where everyone first saw him in a movie. I'm pretty sure that was his first movie. As the Scorpion King. Thanks, Risa Brandon in the Prime Gunk. Did you guys know the Scorpion King spun off into 4 direct-to-DVD movies? I only saw the first 3. They are so bad, though. They are so bad. I don't know why they keep getting made. I really don't.
There's a legend of a warrior who rose up to defend his people and became a king.
And then here's the sequel,
Now,
without The Rock.
Universal Pictures and the producers of The Mummy bring you the story of how it all began. In ancient times, there arose a fearless warrior
The Order of the Black Scorpions.
who became the personal bodyguard of royalty. But when his father is murdered by the king, he must destroy the one man he was sworn to protect.
And they had the third one. These aren't that old, by the way. In fact, I think the 4th one was made only like 4 years ago.
And the producers of The Mummy comes an all-new movie.
We march tonight.
2 brothers at war. One kingdom divided. I will rise again, and you will be crushed.
I forgot he was in this.
Legendary warrior,
Your mission is to defeat my brother.
defending his people.
Thanks to the reset of Ezri and Kinsey.
In a fight for redemption.
It's time for battle.
Kill them all! Ron Pro.
And then Scorpion King 4. 2015. I thought it was more recent.
Blast of the Black Scorpion Warriors.
We need your help.
From Universal Pictures
When does
the
the Scorpion
producers
King
of The
show up?
Mummy
He doesn't.
comes an all-new movie.
The crown will be mine.
When a great
Each
evil
one looks
threatens
worse
their
than the
land,
last.
The fate of humanity rests with one man.
Like, budget-wise.
Hunt him down.
Like, what is this? He's just standing in front of, like, some blankets?
I will hunt
I
him
think it's tier
down.
1 wiggle sauce.
Get ready to die.
Stop him!
I am not the person that you send to make peace.
I wonder, did they have a Scorpion King 5? No. Wait. Is this official? They do have a Scorpion King 5? Let's go! What about a 6?
You're gonna bleed and you're gonna die.
You were born a warrior. My people need a hero.
Like, I don't know who keeps churning these out. I don't get it. Like, there's no way anyone watches these anymore.
soul, Arcadian. I am one man, but one can stand against many. There won't be no mercy.
What about a 6? No. We're still at 5. These are resub Zemodas and Valkyrie and Bring and Prime Perry. I did kind of hear about that, Slim. Yep, I caught a little wind in that Discord. Thanks to resub Bradley. And no, I haven't played that yet, Butter, but I know all about it. Thanks to the resub Hotashi and the Prime Pope. Hope you're doing well, Hotashi. Aaron's out of pools. I saw. I didn't get to watch any of the tournament, but I will. Thanks to the resub Fool. It's just at an inopportune time zone, which is unlucky. But I will be. Did you know there is 14 Land Before Time movies? No, I didn't know that. Thanks for the bits, Dizzy. Yeah, talked about that the other night. Thanks for some Game King. Evo Japan in March. Let's go. Thanks to Tier 1 Slight. And thanks to the bits kicking. Hey, congrats, Pete. Good shit. And of course, yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Things to give some tea. You know, there's 2 Mummy games for PS2. Yeah, I didn't know that. When's the next Moist tournament? Aaron's in one in Japan right now, but since it's in Japan, the time zone's not great for viewing over here. But there's also Let's Make Big Moves that's going on right now. Singles start tomorrow. I'll probably watch Party, depending on the time. Thanks to resub Grant. And the resub Subway. You checked out the old American live action of Fist of the North Star? No, I do know about it though. These are bits to Doya. And the resub Subway. And the Prime Colin. And the gift sub Kaylee. Yep, I was already talking about Yippee, the guy who made Crypto Zoo in 4 hours. Oh, like a working version. Thanks to Prime Wicked. And yep, I saw Afroman's video of are you going to repair my door? He's actually made 3 songs about this. This is definitely his best. I think this is the best one he's made so far on it. Oh, sweet. Well, thank you for that, Kopi. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Afroman actually kills it on TikTok. Or at least from the TikToks I've seen of Afroman. He actually does really well on TikTok. That's awesome, Dextra. Nice. Would you ever play Melee Ranked? Probably not. I am not good at it. I'd have to relearn from scratch. And that's a hard game to learn. Amio Talio update. I don't know. Last we saw, he was peddling Prime. Just reselling it. You ever watch The Man Whose Arms Exploded? Kirill. The Popeye. The Russian Popeye. I think it's a Prime Haunted from Synthol. I've made 2 videos on that guy. Actually, kind of sad. His whole life is all around having giant biceps because of Synthol. His arms have already exploded. Just, clearly a guy that is very insecure, struggles with his self-image, so he just keeps injecting his fucking biceps thinking they look cool and they keep exploding. He also occasionally dyes his hair, dyes his eyebrows, shaves his eyebrows. Like he is just constantly changing everything about himself to be as standoutish as he can think of. He's crazy on TikTok. Yeah, his TikTok's nuts. His TikTok is fucking nuts. Probably to do it. I watched all of those, like all of those giant heists. There's the resub, Nico. Are you the type of guy to browse LiveLeak? I went on LiveLeak occasionally. LiveLeak had more than just, like, death. LiveLeak had, like, a lot of other shit as well. So, occasionally, shit would go to LiveLeak, and that's where I'd have to watch it. Like, big stories. And some psychopathic shit. What, LiveLeak? I don't know what it's become now, but it wasn't always just like gore and death. Of course, that was always its bread and butter, like from the get-go. But sometimes when just something big would leak, LiveLeak would sometimes be the first to get it. Is resub radioactive in the bits, Huck? Died a few years back. Oh, actually, wait, yeah, I think I knew that. I vaguely remember that. Thanks for 5 gift subs, Buns. Appreciate it, man. Thanks, Buns. Man got busted for selling $70K worth of steroids. What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. If you're talking about the Liver King, he's getting sued for, fuck, like 20 mil, maybe more. 100 mil, Jesus. By who? It's a class action for people that were misled. Since Liver King maintained his innocence of steroids, saying he's all natural, there's a body that's achievable through following the ancestral tenets as well as eating this raw meat diet, a lot of people bought into it, bought his supplements, but it was clearly just false. So they're suing because it had ramifications on their own health, but they pushed through under the belief that they could eventually look like him, this and that. It's just a cash grab. I have no doubt there were legitimate victims of like food poisoning from eating raw testicles and shit. But the class action is mainly because they see a huge payday from the Liver King here. And I think it's a very strong case. The guy maintained so many times that he's natty, and to look like him, you just need to buy his shit and eat like him. So, I think he's dead to rights. Who sees the Liver King and goes, I want to look like him? Are you serious? I'd love to look like the Liver King. You're lying to yourself if you think that's not a great physique. But it's not a naturally achievable physique either. There's nothing you can do on God's green earth to achieve that without tons of gear, tons of juice. Just not possible. He's a tier 1 fisher. Probably, Jay. I haven't even noticed, though. As you're just talking about the same 2 questions. Thanks for the 5 gift subs, Huck. Next to tier 1, Michael. Who do you think has the best physique without that stuff? Who do I think has the best naturally achievable physique? It's hard to say, man, because almost all the fitness influencers you see online are using gear to some degree. Of course, not all of them. It's not an absolute, but a very, very large amount are on gear. So it's really hard to say which ones are, like, actually natural. And yeah, it's tough. There's a tier 1 Michael in the resub T-ski. I guess that's sweet to do, yeah. Ronaldo in his peak. Brad Pitt Fight Club. I mean, it's going to be different for everyone. I've always preferred a more, like, muscular physique, but I'm too short to have it look good. So when I did get to that, like, jacked level, I looked like a stupid little meatball. So I have to stay, like, in a lean physique. Thanks for some Marsh and the gift sub Janald. But I'd love to be, like, able to rock a, like, big muscular body. It just doesn't work for me. Did you take anything to get it? Yeah, of course. I used to cycle creatine and shit. I never took any gear, but just creatine. Super creatine. Yeah, true. Super creatine from Bang Energy. Why did you cycle it? Well, creatine's not something you should stay on permanently. There's a resub Wizard and Brit. That's false. You should not be taking supplemental creatine every day for the rest of your fucking life. You can take creatine, it's in all meats. Of course it's in all meats. Supplemental creatine, though, is not something you should be taking every day for the rest of your fucking life. I completely disagree. Google it. Well, it's not gonna kill you. It's not great for you either. I remember the hair loss stuff. That was a big thing back in the day. Here. Let's see. Let's go to... How about PubMed? Let's see. Long-term doses of up to 10 grams daily for 5 years can be safely used. Side effects are just dehydration, upset stomach, and muscle cramps. But if you're taking 10 grams of creatine, that's not what I'm talking about. That's like a maintenance level. That's not like a I want to get fucking big muscles quickly kind of level. So here, let's do... What did I used to take? Hold on, let me find the exact ones. Is it this? No. GNC used to carry it. Was it the GNC brand? They were the really long white pills. This might be it. Jesus Christ. Maybe? I'm gonna say this is probably it. I think it was just the GNC brand creatine, but it looks like they changed all of their packaging. So the 5,000 milligram creatine monohydrate pills. And then usually you used to take like 8 of those a day. And you do that for like a week, take 2 weeks off and do a week on. That's what I used to do back in college. You must have been on some experimental shit. Well, I mean, again, it's not going to kill you. Like mega dosing on creatine. It was probably irresponsible, but that's why I didn't do it forever. The results were fantastic, though. He's a tier 1 Casey. Doesn't work, your body can't absorb more than 5 a day. Maybe. Couldn't tell you. All I'm telling you is what I used to do. Not that it was good. Just that I got the results I wanted in a quick time. There's a resub. Apoloxian, Beefy, Brown Cat, and Tier 1 Casey. And the Prime Cole and Boy.